On today's Arizona Daily Mix, we've got the top 4 things you need to know about the NASCAR races at Dover Speedway, known as the Monster Mile.
And looking to mix up your fitness routine, we'll show you an interactive gaming workout.
Plus, if you head to Prescott to escape the heat this summer, we'll show you where the whole family can find something to eat. We've got that and a lot more, and it all starts right now.
Good morning and welcome to the Arizona Daily Mix. I am Bradley Perry.
I'm Teresa Strasser. Thank you so much for joining us here on CW7 Arizona. Happy Thursday. We've got a lot on the show, and in particular, a very important warning, Brad.
Yes, it's our top story that we'll tell you about later.
What involves
these things are involving squishies.
Squishies. You may know them by the brand Neato. They're impossible to find. They're sold out everywhere. But apparently, it's not all fun and games, okay? Because this is butter. Can you tell this is butter, Brad?
No.
This is my 13-year-old's.
What these kids are getting into.
Well,
we'll find out.
That's right. I'm going to tell you why we can't have nice things, because now these are dangerous. Summer is just around the corner, but there's still time to book that much-needed vacation.
That's right, and I recently talked with travel expert Kendra Thornton about how to plan the ultimate relaxing summer escape in Florida.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored on behalf of Visit Florida by A1 Broadcast.
Good morning, Kendra. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing really good because you got some great ideas for, of course, some summer travel destinations that I think everyone's going to want to enjoy. So where do we start? What do you have for us?
Well, when I think about planning my family's summer vacation, I always look for a mix of nature with world-class amenities. And in the southern part of Florida, Naples, Marco Island, the Everglades, and the Florida Keys, these are perfect places for doing just that. Florida's southwest coast is often referred to as the Paradise Coast because it truly has something for everyone. Marco Island has this great island vibe. Everglades City has this old Florida feel. The Gulf Coast has these amazing white sandy beaches. Naples has this walkable luxury. And then just a few hours south, you're in the Florida Keys, and each of those has its own personality. Key Largo has the reefs and mangroves, and then in Key West, you have the bold and fun, laid-back spirit there.
I like it. Okay, I'm the kind of person that likes to get off the beaten track a little bit. So what do you have for travelers that are looking for something unexpected?
Well, most people probably don't realize that more than 80% of the Paradise Coast is protected land. So Everglades City is the gateway to the 10,000 Islands and Everglades National Park, where you can paddle through mangroves with naturalists and spot wildlife. I've done this with my family. It was a spectacular experience. And then in Key Largo, you can snorkel or dive at America's first undersea park, the John Pennekamp Coral Reef State Park. It just broke ground on a $52 million renovation. Or you could consider a day trip to the Dry Tortugas National Park. This is a remote fort located 70 miles off the coast of Key West. You can only get there by ferry or seaplane.
Oh my goodness, that looks so fun. Okay, so that's my kind of thing right there. But let's say for people who've already been down there, anything new for those that are, looking to go back to Florida?
Absolutely. In Naples, there's a whole new crop of chefs that are really evolving the dining scene there. And there's a lot of contemporary new restaurants, even a natural wine bar. The Naples Beach Club, a Four Seasons resort, is the first Four Seasons on Florida's Gulf Coast, and the property is spectacular. And then in Isla Mirada, the newly opened Three Waters Resort and Marina offers a great elevated waterfront experience. So much to do. Boat tours, jet skis, eco tours, sandbar trips, really something for everyone.
I like that. I wonder if I can rent a yacht. Can I rent a yacht? Like a big yacht, but
I'll go with you.
Well, the one I see on Friends and Neighbors. I want just that big old one. That would be really cool. But fun. But all right, let's talk about getting away from the beach. What do you recommend?
Well, travelers are definitely craving a lot of adventure this summer. And in the greater Naples area, you can take a ranger-led wet walk in the Big Cypress National Preserve, where you're literally wading through an ancient cypress swamp. Or in the Keys, you can find the only living coral barrier reef in the continental U.S. I mean, look at those fish. They're so vibrant. Also, there's amazing world-class offshore fishing there as well.
Oh my goodness. You never think about, doing some of the other things. Everyone wants to go to the beach and, lay out. I love that there's so much to do there. So where can people find more information?
Well, for help with planning your summer vacation in Florida, you can go to visitflorida.com.
Perfect. Kendra, thanks for joining us this morning. And when I rent the yacht, I'll let you know. Bring the family over. We'll just have a, little family outing on the big yacht.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored on behalf of Visit Florida by A1 Broadcast.
We may not have an ocean here, but we do have waves. We'll show you where to surf in the middle of the desert. That's later in the show.
But first, we'll check out the Yard Gastro Park in Prescott with food truck for every taste bud.
It's finally here, political debate season. So we've launched Elect AZ to help you make an informed decision on who to vote for this year. Tonight on More Arizona, Channel 7.2, Cox 115, we're airing the Superintendent of Public Instruction Republican debate. That is live starting at 6. And if you'd like more information on upcoming debates or to view past ones, you can go to our website, cw7az.com, under the News tab to find Elect AZ, or simply scan that QR code on your screen. With valley temps soaring, Prescott could be your cool weekend escape. Highs in the upper 80s, mountain air. I recently checked out a food truck park that will make it well worth the drive up north. As a classically trained chef, what made you decide to open a gastro park?
Well, it's a funny story. So when I was a chef, I worked at a lot of nice high-end restaurants. I worked for, some pretty big companies, and I swore I'd never own a food truck. And we bought this property, and we were going to build a building here, but it was super cost prohibitive, very expensive to do that. So I was like, well, we have a property, let's just get a food truck. So that's kind of how we got into it. I swore I wouldn't do it.
Well, that brings me to your gastro park, because these trucks are always the trucks that are here, give or take one or two.
Yeah.
So they
we
live
have guest
here.
trucks come in and out all the time. Yeah.
And you can get some of everything. That's what I love about this, because if you're coming with your family, well, one kid wants a taco, one kid wants a steak salad, one kid wants a burger, somebody wants dessert, somebody wants coffee.
Yep.
It's all here.
Yeah, we got a great variety, a great group of food trucks, some award-winning food trucks. There's a really great community. Everybody tries to support each other.
I get that feeling just sitting here. Can you take us through some of the items from some of your trucks? Let's start with yours, Gringo's Taco Shop.
Okay, so this is one of the ones we do. This is a mahi fish taco. It's a light taco, so it's not fried. It's grilled. It's got a good Mexican seasoning on it. Pico de gallo, lettuce, chipotle aioli. It's got a little bit of heat. It's super fresh. We love it.
That strawberry freeze cake is going to be amazing in summer.
Yes, and people love it year-round. It's super tasty. It's shaved ice, and it's strawberry, and then it's got the like a cheesecake cream that's on it. Super delicious.
Umbrellas are scientifically proven to make things taste better.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know if you learned that in culinary school.
I did, and if it rains, you just put that on top like that.
This coffee has vanilla ice cream, and it is spectacular.
Yeah, super good. It's a New England frap. Our girls that run that truck, they're from that area of the country, but their coffee, it's locally roasted, and it's some of the best coffee you'll get in Arizona.
Local
Absolutely.
is a theme here.
Local's the theme. We got a lot of local stuff. One of our great trucks here is Mad Honey, and they do brisket Reuben. They do brisket. You can get it by the pound, or you can get our Reuben, our brisket Reuben, which is absolutely fantastic.
At that.
And he fries his fries in tallow, so they're absolutely amazing.
I could pretend I didn't eat some before we were filming, but that would be a lie, and I'm not here to live a lie with you. You also use the K4 beef in the steak salad?
And the steak salad, yeah, and that comes from Breaking Bad Habits. And Breaking Bad Habits is
Based on the show.
Based on the show, yeah, they have a lot of fun with the theme. That is K4 beef as well, and it's an amazing salad.
And it comes with a side of moral ambiguity because it's Breaking Bad. Speaking of fun, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, that's also off a Mad Honey food truck, and that's his Cuban sandwich. And that's smoked pork. It's absolutely delicious. It's a take on the Cuban. It's not super traditional, but it's an amazing sandwich.
This is a take on coleslaw?
It is. It's a Caribbean coleslaw. That's the Caribbean jerk sandwich. That's an amazing sandwich. That's my favorite thing off the truck. That comes off at Chuck T's Roadhouse, and that's like my favorite. That sandwich is amazing. And it's light. It's super good for you too. Like, it's chicken, right? Who doesn't love chicken?
Everybody loves chicken. Everybody loves to eat outside, especially when the weather's nice. I can't help noticing there are kids, there are dogs. That one right behind you is definitely interested in some of our food.
Yeah.
I don't want to make that dog mad. Beautiful doggy. Definitely looks like, hi, I love your dog. What's your dog's name? Maggie. Beautiful dog.
Yeah,
But listen,
Prescott is a dog town. We love
Maggie-
our dogs here.
Maggie stands on business. But I love that you can bring your dog, bring your family.
It's pet friendly. We love your dogs if your dogs love us. So
Do you have, I see cornhole, do you have music?
we have cornhole. We do music. We do run a concert series in the spring that runs for about 8 weeks, Friday and Saturday nights. It's super fun. Yeah, local bands. It's great.
Local bands, local meat, local bread, local coffee.
Yep.
This is just a place to experience and enjoy Arizona. And we should say we're in Prescott, about a block from Yavapai County Courthouse.
Yeah, on the corner of Willis and Montezuma.
And you're basically open in some fashion or form every day.
Every day. Yeah, it's great food every day. Choice for everybody. We're on Instagram. It's the Yard Gastro Park.
One more sip.
Yeah,
One more sip.
it's hard not to.
Coming up, it's Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month, and we'll get expert tips on how to stay safe on the roads next.
We're all about having fun, and we want you to come along with us. From dance trends to behind the scenes to a look at some must-try places in the Valley. And we want to share it all with you. Connect with us on Facebook and Instagram. The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Motorcycle Safety Foundation.
You may be seeing more motorcyclists on the roads these days with peak riding season underway and higher gas prices. More people are riding or thinking about riding to save money. I recently talked with Andrea Yu with the Motorcycle Safety Foundation about tips for riders and drivers during Motorcycle Safety Awareness Month. Good morning, Andrea. How are you doing today?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Well, it's so glad to have you because this is an important time for a lot of people looking to maybe get into riding motorcycles. So why is this kind of like a good time?
You know, millions of Americans love riding motorcycles, myself included. It's a great way to commute, and it's just a lot of fun. Plus, motorcycles are not only exhilarating, they're a really great way to save on gas because they are very economical. Bikes and scooters out there get more than 70 miles per gallon. The thing is, motorcyclists have a much smaller profile than other vehicles, and we can be easily hidden in a vehicle's blind spot. So often you might hear in a crash that motorists will say, like, I just didn't see them.
Yeah, and that's one thing that is so important for people in cars. Drivers need to really look out for motorcycle riders. Am I right?
Absolutely. So for car and truck drivers, we advise you don't rely on your vehicle's anti-collision technology. They don't always pick up motorcyclists. So use your eyes, take a double check, double look, and check your blind spots before you're changing lanes, turning, or merging into traffic. Also, you want to stay focused on driving, so that texting can wait. At 65 miles per hour, you can cover a football field in less than 4 seconds, so that moment of distraction is really not worth a life. And also understand that Arizona, actually, quick reminder, Arizona had legalized lane filtering for motorcyclists. So under certain conditions, so in this traffic is stopped, a motorcyclist can slowly filter through between traffic lanes, 15 miles per hour or less. So this also helps with congestion and helps save lives because it prevents them from being hit from behind by a driver.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of interesting. I have a rule when I'm driving, especially on the highway, that I try to keep at least 2 car distance from a motorcycle in front of me instead of zooming right up on them like people do of cars. And also, as I'm behind someone and I see a motorcycle, I also give room because if that motorcycle does have a fault, I don't want to be that second car to hit them. So that's so important. But let's talk about motorcyclists, what they need to be cautious about.
So if you're a rider, make sure you're as visible as possible. We recommend light or bright colored riding gear, and don't ride in a vehicle's blind spots. And then when you're riding, pretend you're invisible. This helps you stay more aware and just alert for your surroundings. Also, when you ride, make sure you wear all your protective gear. So wearing a full face helmet with eye protection is what we recommend, gives the best protection. Look for the Department of Transportation sticker. It says DOT. That lets you know that it meets federal safety standards, and wearing gear that's designed for riding. So a riding jacket, riding pants, these are made with abrasion resistant material, plus they have armor inside them to further protect your knees, elbows, shoulders, and other joints. Yeah. And of course, don't forget your gloves. You know, full finger gloves are the best protection, as well as over the ankle riding boots. Yeah. And of course, the most important thing though, for brand new riders or people thinking about it, take a formal training class so you can build the skills you need and learn to ride with a safety mindset. For people who already ride, consider taking a refresher course or an advanced course. You can learn some life-saving techniques that you get to practice so you can use it when it counts.
I like that. But what happens if I decide, like, you know, I do really want to ride a motorcycle and my buddy has one, so I think I'm going to go and have him kind of like help me ride. Is that smart?
Your buddy may be a great rider, but you know, they may not be a professional coach. Plus, the motorcycle they have may not be the right size for you, so you really don't want to risk damaging your buddy's motorcycle. Good news is May 29th to 31st, professional training sites across the country are offering free opportunities to try riding. It takes about 20-25 minutes to do. These ride day events will pair you up with the right size motorcycle. They have helmets and gloves for you to borrow, and they will match you with a coach to give you step-by-step guidance on how to ride a motorcycle. It's in a closed-off area, so it's a perfect place to try it out. And if you decide, hey, this is something I want to pursue, a coach can tell you next steps. So you can find more information about these ride day events going to the Motorcycle Safety Foundation website. It's msf-usa.org. Scroll down to the ride day banner, give that a click, and it'll pull up all the sites that are offering this. We also have more tips for drivers and riders to stay safe out there and more information on classes.
So I love this, and actually it's a great idea for people who want to maybe go over to Europe or somewhere and ride motorcycles, get the lessons here. Perfect day. I love it. Andrea, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Motorcycle Safety Foundation.
Coming up, jump, climb, problem solve, and laugh, all during your workout? Lexi tries it out. That's next.
And welcome to the second half of the Arizona Daily Mix. You know what that means? The coffee has kicked in. Thank you again to Michelle, my assistant, for pouring us a good cup of coffee.
There's a lot more to come on the show today, including our top story of the day.
All right, and this top story is very interesting because you and Aunt Dottie are in this craze.
Yes,
like
we have middle schoolers, and there's a craze. They're called squeezies, squishies. The big brand is Nido, but also Target carries the Squeezy brand, which both of these are. They're viral. They're sold out everywhere.
And our top story is talking about how you might want to think twice before getting these because they might not be the best thing for your kids, right?
Well, here's the problem, Brad. Some kids are putting them in the microwave.
Okay,
is that a good idea?
And why is that?
I don't know, maybe like to enhance their squeeze ability.
Okay.
But you know, kids are not that good at assessing how long to microwave anything.
Right.
For example, I'm an adult, but I put in my oatmeal for 37 extra seconds and it bubbles over.
Right.
they put in this, and then it,
because they don't know, they think, oh, they touch it, it's like, oh, it's not really that soft yet, but really it is. But what's happening is it's becoming a little dangerous because kids are getting burnt.
Yeah. Well, look at that. This poor kid microwaved his squeezy.
And it
I don't know how it got the eye. That I don't know. That's a mystery.
Because he probably opened it up and it probably popped.
Yes.
He probably squeezed it and it popped.
And
all the heat. And then also kids are eating them, putting them in their mouth. Very toxic. Not the smartest thing to do.
Well, I wouldn't eat the duck because I'm a vegetarian, and
there it is.
No duck pate.
But these are hot, so again, it's our top story of the day. And if you want more details on it, head on over to our website, cw7az.com, to get the scoop, or you can scan the QR code you see on the screen. So there you go. Very interesting. All right. Hey, the heat is upon us, and we're looking for someone indoors. We're looking for somewhere indoors to burn off some energy.
It's so hot it'll melt your fake butter. Lexi's checking out a new high-tech interactive gaming spot where you can jump, you can dodge, you can play without melting like butter in all this heat.
We are out here at Activate, which is a brand new game facility of all sorts. And we say game lightly because this is more workout game mix. And this is Eli, the store manager. Can you tell me a little bit about Activate?
Yeah, we are an active gaming experience. We are for ages 6+. It's really for everybody above that. I have people come in from 6 all the way to 60. We really get your blood pumping. We want you to get moving. We want you to get off the couch. It's a really, really good time for everybody involved. Everybody enjoys it, but it really like immerses you into the game itself,
100%.
and you kind of forget everything else going on around you.
That's how I felt when I was just doing the Mega Grid, running around, trying to find all the numbers around me.
Everybody loves it. I'm having pretty consistent traffic. Everybody's here to have a good time. There's tons of questions around it. It's so hard to explain it until I just tell everybody that you've got to jump in and you've got to try it. The response has just been absolutely wonderful. We are the first in Arizona. We are rapidly expanding across the U.S. and in other countries, so keep your eye out if you're not local to us. Check us out on Play Activate on any social medias. You'll be able to kind of get an idea of what you're getting yourself into.
And so let's talk. You walk in the front doors. How does it work? What is the process to get back here to all these rooms?
Oh, super easy. You walk in the front door, you hit my front desk first, we get your registration filled out, either pay in advance or go ahead and type up the payment there. Then we turn around and we get you over to a registration iPad. You can sign the waivers online if you like to, or it's a 30-second process. Once you get in the store, we give you your wristbands and you're good to go.
Perfect. Okay, so let's talk this room in front of us right now.
Sure.
How many different games do you guys have back here?
I have 13 individual rooms. 2 of them are duplicates.
Okay.
This is one of my duplicate rooms, but it's because it's so popular. This is Hoops. It's a very basketball-based game, but it's got so many different dynamic games inside of it.
Let's
so I'm
look
gonna
inside.
open you up,
Let's show them
and you
inside.
can either play trivia. You can come in here and you can Simon Says. You can do so many different things in here.
And so what is the mode that we're playing right now?
We're playing 15 green right now. Her active goal is to hurry up and get as many 15 green squares as fast as she absolutely can.
Okay. And so how does the Simon Says one work?
The Simon Says, literally, it'll pop up and it'll say go green to blue to green to green to red to green to yellow, and you've got to remember these sequences, and you're trying to shoot them into the basketball hoops.
That's actually so great.
It's so fun.
What is your favorite game that you have?
My absolute favorite game is Mega Grid. It's Who Made Us TikTok Famous, and if you would like, I can go ahead and show you that.
Let's go check it out.
It is very much, it just appeals to my inner child. The floor is lava, and once you get in here, your whole goal is to really just knock out different squares. We've got to hit these blue squares on the tile while missing the red.
Okay.
We're going to turn around. River's in here currently.
Oh, we're playing.
So you've got to find a blue tile.
Okay.
Oh, now we've got to knock out all the blue tiles without getting on the red.
Ooh. Okay. And this one's TikTok viral, right?
This is the one that made us TikTok famous. People love this thing.
Okay.
Oh, you've got one more next to you. One more next to you.
Okay.
And then we've got some more over here.
Oh, there's more.
This is definitely one of our most active games.
Okay.
It is such a good time. Everybody loves this thing, but you are sweating by the time that it is over.
I was.
Which is really the goal, you know? It's like fun gym time.
Okay. And what are some of the other ones that you guys have that are active games?
We We've also got one that is laser. It is very much like, not laser tag per se, but like laser mazes. You're going to be army crawling on the ground. You're going to be jumping over moving lasers. It's just such an experience that you have to be able to come and check it out to really understand what you're doing.
And what's your guys' website and social media for people who want to check you guys out?
So playactivate.com is the website. Playactivate is also the social media handles. You can see all of our new locations on there. You can get all the updates on the games that we're installing coming up, all of the updates that we're doing. All of it's just a great time.
Thank you so much. And as always, you can go to CW7AZ.com for more information. Okay, let's knock out all these things. Tell me where to go next.
Oh, we've got one more here.
Oh, we got to find the blue squares.
Race weekend in Dover, Delaware is going to look a little different this year as it's All-Star Weekend over at the Monster Mile.
Yeah, Derek Forrest has the 4 things you need to know about Dover.
36 drivers are going to participate in the All-Star race here at Dover Motor Speedway this weekend, and it's the first All-Star race here in Dover. But not just that, it's the first in the region and it's the first in the Northeast, and it's something the Monster Mile is ready for.
We've had 107 race weekends. We've been operating since 1969, and this is the first time we've ever held an All-Star race. So that's how big it is to us, that's how big it is to our state, that's how big it is to our company and our region. So we're very excited about it. We're anticipating an amazing weekend.
The race format for the All-Star Weekend is going to be slightly different. After segment 1, the top 26 drivers will be inverted for segment 2, which means the strategy is going to be interesting.
You kind of have 2 groups of competitors. One group is already automatically qualified, so they're really battling for position in that final 3rd segment. And then you have another portion of the field that has not qualified for that final segment, so they're going to be much more aggressive with really kind of nothing to lose other than try to be one of the 26 that gets into the finals.
And on Friday, we're going to see the Craftsman Truck Series race for the first time here at Dover since 2019.
We've seen the trucks back on the track. This is the first time in history of an All-Star race weekend that all 3 national series will be run the same weekend. So that's pretty cool to be able to accomplish that.
And of course, you can't forget about the events outside of the track. You've got beaches, the world's largest rubber duck concerts, and of course, food. So it should be a good time for all weekend long here in Dover. Reporting from the Monster Mile, I'm Derek Forrest.
I can't believe 11 races to go to the chase for the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series. Next stop, Dover, Delaware. We'll talk about the Monster Mile in a second. First, what about the finish? Did Watkins Glen, Connor Zilic, the man?
How about this? Not only last lap, but last corner pass. You see him get to the inside of Jesse Love. Love locks up that inside tire. Connor's able to drag race and beat him to the start-finish line.
Zilic wins for a 3rd consecutive time at Watkins Glen. And the last time we went to Dover, who was doing the winning? Yep, Connor Zilic.
Connor Zilic, of course, when he was on that tear last summer of winning races, gets around Brandon Jones on the outside there and never looked back. Even though he won this race with a little bit of help from Mother Nature. See him there, surprised to have gotten the win. But it added up to a lot that year.
Yeah, he's like, really? I won again?
Another.
Yeah. It's always fun when you go to the Monster Mile. Tough for racetrack. Who can tame Miles the Monster? Find out Saturday afternoon. Coverage begins on CW, 3:30 Eastern Time.
Once again, that is 12:30 Arizona time, and we'll have all the action right here on CW7 Arizona.
Coming up, looking for a show-stopping dessert for your grad parties? What? Yeah, we've got some ideas next.
Think cheesecake can't surprise you? From cookie butter to banana pudding, one local spot is serving up wild flavors way beyond those cheesecake basics.
Benham's Cheesecake is a family-owned bakery here in Phoenix, and it's founded by my wife and I, Adriana, and we specialize in handcrafted cheesecakes made from scratch, with the idea that cheesecake is such an elegant, amazing dessert that we wanted to create an elevated dessert experience for the folks in Phoenix. We've been open for 5 years, and our goal was to provide the most elegant dessert experience at an accessible place. We are unique in the fact that we do have slow, meticulous process in all of our cheesecake baking process. And we are truly a bake from scratch bakery. The process of making the cheesecake, we start with, like I said, raw ingredients. So for the crust, we have graham crackers, vanilla wafers, Oreo cookies, a little bit of sugar, a little bit of butter, hand-pressed every single one of our crusts, and then we toast it to give that crispiness. You got to get that texture in the crust. And then we set out all of our ingredients. We go through our process. It's a slow mixing process. We pour each one of our cheesecakes. We bake them for a couple hours, and after that, we let them set. So here at Bantam's Cheesecake, the varieties that we have, of course, we start with our most popular flavors, which is strawberry and Oreo. But we have our traditional, we have our key lime, lemon curd, coconut cream cheesecake. We also have wonderful brownie cheesecake that has a full brownie baked on the bottom, nice gooey brownie. And a couple of our more popular flavors, which is cookie butter, tiramisu cheesecake, and our fan favorite banana pudding cheesecake that is based on my mom's recipe of banana pudding. Everybody's got to have a nice banana pudding in their family. We also bring on seasonal varieties. We not only serve cheesecake, but we also serve handcrafted drinks as well. With our coffee element, coffee goes great with cheesecake. We had selected pressed coffee as our roastery because we're just huge fans of pressed coffee. And Press is just such a company that is so passionate about coffee as we are passionate about cheesecake. So our cheesecakes are available all the time. We're open from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and Friday and Saturday we stay open till 11 o'clock. We always have slices of every one of our varieties. At any given time, we're having maybe 12 to 13 different varieties of cheesecake, and they're available by the slice all day, every day. But for the whole cheesecakes, some days we have them available. We do take our whole cheesecake orders 48 hours in advance, and you can order online on our website at bantamscheesecake.com.
All right, coming up, want to learn how to surf but can't get to the beach? We'll show you where to catch some waves in the East Valley next.
And you know that music. It is back by popular demand. We're playing our version of Family Feud at Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Wild Horse Pass last year. We had such a blast. We filled the showroom with fans and friends of Family Feud. So we just had to do it again. Brad hosted, I was the MC. We gave away so many prizes. We met great people. And when it was all over, we thought we should do this again. So we are inviting you to register your team. It can be friends, it can be family, it can be whoever you wish. Set up your team of 5 players for your shot at $5,000. Scan that QR code on your screen or visit our website, cw7az.com.
I'll tell you, this is a surfer's dream in the desert. It is Revel Surf. Cole, we've been talking about this. This is how many square feet of just surfing here?
You got 2 acres of surface area for surf pool.
Oh my gosh, this is great. But there's so much more coming to this area, am I right?
Yeah, we're looking at the movie theater and the electric go-kart building, and we've got a KTR coming, and there's lots of already fast casual food already open out here. We've got a med spa coming, a lot of good things.
So this is cool. Okay. People don't know how to surf. You guys teach them how to surf, right?
That's right. We got learn to surf sessions. Again, one important tenet of our business is we're the no judgment zone out here. So if you don't look good in a Speedo, come jump off a cliff diving. If you're not a great surfer, come learn how to surf. Like, no judgment. from the absolute beginner to the very advanced surfer, we got something for you.
So, and I feel like I'm in San Diego right now because I just saw a jet fly over, and that's what's so cool about this. For all those parents that have been wanting their kids to learn how to surf before they go over to San Diego, this is the place.
That's it. So you just get so many reps out here, right? You go in the ocean, which I have that kindred spirit with you in San Diego. You might get 2 waves in an hour. Here, the goal is that every surfer will get at least 12 waves per hour.
Like, okay, now, say for instance they don't have a surfboard and they don't have a wetsuit. What do you do for them?
Well, you're actually donating one of our wetsuits here. So we rent wetsuits to folks. We have boards as well, soft top boards, beginner boards. We have body boards. A lot of people don't realize you can actually bodyboard in our wave lagoon. So again, for the real beginner or just the hardcore bodyboarder, we got something for you.
Okay, and how big of a wave is this one? Do we get up to?
So we're looking at the Trestles wave here. That's my partner Matt. He was heavily responsible for a lot of the technology. That's about a 3.5-foot wave. We can go all the way up to 6 feet wave, but that's pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the big wave. You know, that comes only every 10 years, and that's usually down in Tahiti that we travel down to. But I don't want to bring that up here right now.
You're talking point break speed, which is our speak, absolutely. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn the microphone over to you as I head out to show my surfing skills here at Revel Surf. Information's on cw7az.com. All right.
Good luck, Brad. You got this. Hey, take off your glasses, buddy. All right, so we're going to see Brad. He's going to be paddling out just like you do in the ocean with sort of a beach entry out here. This initial area that you're seeing him enter into is what we call the tide pool. The tide pool is actually unique. It's the only surf pool in the world that kids are allowed to be in the water without a surfboard in this area alone. So kind of the leftover waves, if you will, are being created in this shallow end. Now Brad's going to swim out there, and what's nice, unlike the ocean where you're just getting hammered over and over by the waves, he's going to swim out there and it's going to be pretty manageable because it's not very deep. And I think he's trying to swim right now, as we can see, not realizing just how shallow it is. So again, that environment is very key for beginner surfers because we want people to feel comfortable that they can stand up, they can jump on their board very quickly, and only when you're at the very back part of the wave lagoon does it get deep enough that you actually have to be on your board to paddle in. If you can zoom out there zoom in rather, to where the wave machine, right in the middle there, that's what we call bay 10 and 11, or the peak of the wave. We have 2 gentlemen out there surfing, Matt and Adam. One's gonna go right and one's gonna go left. We call that an A-frame wave. So typically, the goofy-footed surfers, or those with their right foot forward, are gonna wanna go surf to their left, and those with regular-footed, which is left foot forward, are gonna surf here to their left, or their right, excuse me. So I've learned that our pal Brad here is a regular-footed surfer. Keep going out, Brad! All right, so here we go. You can see the surfers kind of peeling off in 2 different directions. So every wave that's produced, we have 2 surfers surf on it. Importantly, they never conflict with each other. That's a big difference than the ocean where, great surf. It's about a 12-second ride. In the ocean, you're out there competing with many people for the same wave, right? It can be actually a little bit territorial at times. This artificial wave technology changes that culture. So how it works in a surf session, you would book for 1 hour, and let's say you want to do the beginner hour. So you're in a beginner hour, and there's going to be about, call it 18 to 20 people out there. Every time a wave is propagated, 2 people from that lineup ride the wave. And so you each get a turn to ride it. We push a wave every 30 to 45 seconds. And by the end of the hour, not only is everybody exhausted because they've been surfing this whole time, but they're really excited because they just surfed 12 waves. All right, so we can see Matt is approaching Brad out here, maybe going to give him some pointers. We do have learn to surf sessions, as I mentioned, so a lot of times we'll have our lifeguards out there, our coaches out there, pushing not only little kids, but also adults. And so with some luck, we're going to see Brad catch one of his first waves here. And then, by the way, if not, a lot of people fall the first time, but we just get back up again and go. So love to have you out to Revel Surf.
The following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Plexiderm.
Okay, everyone, the secret is officially out. Plexiderm Plexaderm is now one of the most talked about beauty products in the entire country, and honestly, it's no surprise millions say it visibly erases the look of under-eye puffiness, wrinkles, and crow's feet. Not in weeks, not in days, but in as little as 10 minutes. So today we brought in someone who knows Plexaderm inside and out and who's going to show you why this product is winning awards and hearts everywhere, and it's Annette Figueroa. Good morning, Annette. How are you?
Good morning, Brad. Great. Always so happy to talk about Plexaderm. I use it. My family uses it because it's quick, easy, and effective. Imagine looking years younger in just 10 minutes without surgeries, fillers, or expensive treatments. That's what makes Plexaderm so special. It softens your wrinkles, smooths out the fine lines, works on those pesky 11s, the crow's feet, the under eye bags, and so much more.
Oh my goodness. Now, I understand you brought some special things for us and actually some real people talking about this.
Yes, I did. I'm glad you brought that up. These are real people and the results that you can expect to see at home. The thing that I like about Plexaderm is literally you feel the results happening almost instantly in just 10 minutes, fading away those fine lines and wrinkles. It's quick, easy, and effective. And the fact that you can do it at home, it's unbelievable. Check out these videos.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, is that really me?
It's a facelift in a jar.
All right, Annette, I want to make sure I say this right, but LE and Women's Health have said these are like their #1 products they love.
Yes, we're so honored to be represented by influential beauty publications, but it's about the results, and that's what Plexaderm delivers. Results almost instantly, visibly reducing the signs of aging, turning back the clock, looking up to 10 years younger. It's why celebrities, influencers, and millions of others use Plexaderm as their instant fix, including myself. It works so quick. Literally, I keep taking double takes. It's never going to get old because you see these under eye bags, dark circles, deep set forehead lines that I have disappear from view almost instantly. I call it my Rise, Plexaderm, and Shine because that's exactly what you do when you use Plexaderm. It's a confident booster because when you look good, you feel good.
Oh, my goodness. So let me ask you again, Annette. You're talking, I mean, months, maybe weeks, years to do this. Am I right or no?
This takes literally 10 minutes and lasts up to 10 hours as long as you don't get it wet. So you're good to go pretty much for the whole day. And I always say if you're going to go out at night, give it another re-up, apply it on a clean, dry face. A little goes a long way. Keep your face still to get the maximum results, and then watch this happen. Take before and after pictures, send them to us. You are not going to believe your eyes, literally.
Okay, now let's just talk a little bit because, I mean, people have been talking about, you know, going to a doctor, doing this done, having this done and stuff. So we're talking, what, maybe $100, $200 to get this kind of work done?
No, believe it or not, we have a 6-day, 6-application trial pack for $14.95, free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. That's how much we believe in our product. You will too. See it with your own eyes. It's affordable and so easy to use. All you have to do is call 1-800-664-6599.
Oh my goodness. Annette, I see the results here. They look amazing. Why aren't people doing this more? Come on.
They will when they try it, because once you try it, I am telling you, we're screaming around my dad watching his under eye bags disappear. And when he runs out, he calls me right away because he loves it so much.
Oh my goodness. All right, one more time, where can people find the deals and get information?
Yes, all I have to do is call 1-800-664-6599, $14.95, free shipping.
Perfect. Annette, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Plexaderm.
On tomorrow's show, we'll get a performance from the GCU choir that's headed to D.C. to sing at an America 250th anniversary celebration.
Yeah, and we've got more deals for Arizona Restaurant Week, which kicks off tomorrow.
Plus, see where you can take your family on a trail horseback ride that's right here in the valley.
That's right. And thanks for hanging out with us today. Information's over on the CW7AZ.com. Bye.
Have a great Thursday.
Content segments on the Arizona Daily Mix were paid for by A1 Broadcast, Visit Florida, Motorcycle Safety Foundation, and Plexiderm.